Behind the bear. Right over there. Yeah. Here we are, first morning. Spotted a bear right off the bat. A good bear. The bear was feeding when we spotted him, but he's kind of moving down the hill and want to get over there before he disappears. Okay, who stinks? Somebody stinks. It either smelled us or saw us because it's out of here.
How big was our bear?
Bigger than you. Okay, now that we got that first morning fire drill over, next time you'll kind of know what to expect.
My wife and I are on Kodiak Island for her very first hunt. She's skipping everything in between and going right to the apex predator in North America, and I, for the life of me, have no idea why she's doing it.
Not just anybody can run up to a bear and find it and shoot it.
Amy, I think the only other big game she's harvested is either a squirrel or a rabbit. I don't remember what they said.
I came to Kodiak to shoot a brown bear. A lot of the reason is because of my husband. He has always wanted me to go on an adventure with him and go hunting.
I think I might have under my breath mentioned to my husband that I could probably shoot a brown bear. And I think under his breath, I heard him say, I just booked you a hunt.
I mean, she's a fearless woman. She's kind of a warrior, and I'm not concerned. We've got Fred, and really the only reason she's doing this hunt is because she feels totally comfortable with Fred.
I met Brian and Amy last summer. I also have a fishing charter business, and we went out fishing for a day, and Amy caught all the big fish, and Brian was just happy to be tagging along.
Nice, you're doing a great job.
Although she knows it's a giant leap from hooking halibut to hunting bear, Amy remains undaunted and undeterred.
I have extensive hunting experience, just never behind the gun.
It's rugged, it's remote, and it's definitely not Wisconsin, where Amy and Brian hail from. It's Kodiak, Alaska, where they've traveled to hunt with wizened guide Fred O'Hearn and his able apprentice, Caleb Martin.
I've lived here for 40-something years because it's paradise. It's just beautiful country. It's rugged. If you're not an outdoors person and you need to do a lot of shopping, probably not the place for you. But the last week or so, it's really warmed up. It's getting in the high 40s, ground's thawing out, and bears should be on the move.
This time of year, all the bears are out looking for greenery to kind of fix their digestive system after a long winter sleep.
They're here, and they are not to be taken lightly.
I'm really looking forward to it. I've been doing a lot of practice and feel confident that I'll be able to get a good shot. Still a little nervous, well, a lot nervous about it, truthfully.
You got to keep your wits about you, and you have to be careful, so we will do that.
Right.
We will do both.
Right, which is why we have Fred, so I can keep my wits.
Hopefully the bears will be out running around and we'll be able to put a smack down on one. Slow and easy. The bears can be anywhere. Nice spot. Nice spot. I've seen bears down here before.
Killed some bears off of this location before.
Oh boy. Yeah. As you look around here, you wouldn't think that there are any bears in here. Amy. Bear. It's springtime. They're just coming out of their dens.
Amazing how they blend. I mean, that is incredible that anybody could find something like that.
Another bear in the open? Oh yeah. There's the other one. Keep your eyes on them.
Which is the bigger?
One on the left. What do you think, Amy? You shoot one?
Fearless Fred and I are gonna go shoot a bear.
Excited?
Yeah.
Right, I can't wait to get started. We're way exposed here, so everybody slow down. We never know where that ever bear went, so you can go ahead and throw one in the chamber. Right there, right there. Amy, get on it. Get ready.
I could hear branches snapping. The problem was I couldn't determine the direction. I'm just not that experienced in the mountains. And by the time I turned around, there was the bear.
He's behind that bush. Okay, he's gonna come out right over here. I'm gonna blow the call. You pop the bear.
I can't see him in the scope.
Shoot him.
I can't see him.
Shoot him.
I can't see him.
Oh, that's okay. It's okay. Wait. Put your safety on.
I couldn't find it in my scope.
And just not enough time for anybody to really get on it, making an ethical, sure shot.
Ran off and we never saw him again.
The bear's gone.
Oh, shoot.
couldn't find it. So that's the lack of experience behind the gun. I'm hoping for another opportunity, and I'll do better next time.
Guiding for bears on Kodiak, it's a lot about persistence, perseverance, glassing. The perseverance is about 3%, and then the other 97%, all about having a lucky rabbit's foot in your pocket.
Adding yet another layer of difficulty to Amy Skaar's first ever bear hunt, Mother Nature decides to make her presence known by sending in a bit of weather to put a damper on things.
We spent the entire day in our tent, 24 hours, and it was actually 36 hours. It was miserable, and it rained and rained and rained. I never knew it could rain so much.
As far as bears are concerned, we did not see any bears today, and you get days like that, that's bear hunting. It's just a test of endurance. You just gotta, put up with the weather, and you just gotta put your time in.
So we got really wet yesterday. We're still drying out. And our sun finally showed up. So we are now scouting the mountain in the sunshine.
We're excited and optimistic that we're gonna have some success in the days. What do you think, tomorrow?
Oh, tomorrow's the day.
Tomorrow's the day. Amy's been saying all day today, tomorrow's the day. So.
Tomorrow's the day. Tomorrow is bear day.
Well, now that the weather's cleared up, bears are starting to come out and move a little bit more. They're getting hot during the day, so they're coming down to the river, getting cool, bathing a little bit.
Saw a sow and 2 cubs, watched them play around.
Hunting isn't just about killing the animal, but there's a lot of camaraderie, experiences, some of the most remote and beautiful country left, in the United States.
It is really important for me to come out and spend some time with my husband doing something that he really loves to do. I decided that, it's time for me to actually be the hunter and show him that I can do this.
Oh, yeah.
By hunting these large animals, we're helping the population by allowing younger boars to compete for large amounts of breeding, and it's a challenge. It's kind of like running a marathon, except you're climbing mountains, running through the brush, and you're trying to hunt an animal whose predatory instincts are something beyond comprehension to the human level.
Wildlife is amazing. Mother Nature has served us well with everything that we have around us, and it's just something everybody should do. So we took off, and we went down, went through the alders, and we came up, and I looked up and I was like, seriously, we have to get up that?
Going up these steep hillsides, there's no footpaths, there's no trails here. You go where the bears go, and they go wherever they feel like.
Man, okay. After a long day of hiking, we stopped and we just decided to glass. I was more just interested in sitting down and resting for a little bit, and Caleb runs straight to Fred and it's like, Fred, there's a bear.
Where is it?
See, you can see the top of him right there, bottom of the hill.
So we came down the hill, Fred grabbed Amy.
The first time we stopped, she wasn't really comfortable with the range.
I'd like to get closer. So we tried to move forward a little bit more, and the bear saw us at this point, so we weren't really sure if we were even going to have a shot at it.
Stood there and stared at us for a long time as we stood there and stared back. So we just went up the hill, and we were still closer, but at a higher advantage, 218 yards.
It's pretty terrifying. These things, can run faster than a horse. They can chase you down, and they can tear you up in a heartbeat. They really can kill you, and they do.
Got everything all set up, ready to go. And got him in my sights.
Take your time.
Could not see any movement from the bear at all. And I was just waiting and waiting.
He's facing, he sees us. Wait till he turns sideways. Hold on, wait. started to take off. I did a little chirp on the call, stopped behind the trees and everything.
I'll never forget this. That bear, when he stopped, his leg was just frozen.
I was all ready to go, and the bear turns around and goes the other direction. And I'm like, oh.
Came back into a little opening, called one more time, stopped.
The bear turned around, looked at me. I see him.
Amy, cool as a cucumber. Right there, broadside. Shoot him, Amy. A little bit of luck. Perfect broadside, 218 yards. Shoot it now. Shoot it, Amy.
From there, I did not know what happened. It was loud. I look over and Fred is bleeding, and Brian is excited, and I'm trying to, did I hit the bear? Did it get shot? What's the story? But the bear is definitely gone.
It's okay. Okay, you guys just take a break, relax. We're just gonna go look for blood and stuff like that.
Do you want me to come with you?
It'd probably be easier for us if you didn't.
Now we're just waiting to hear back from them on what happened.
Okay, wounded bear, you know the story. Slow and easy, but it looks everywhere. I've got one in the chamber.
Safety first of these bears. I mean, they'll kill you.
The bears are dangerous. Pretty big carnivore running around here.
One of the biggest and smartest predators in the United States.
If you don't keep track of these bears, they will keep track of you, and it can get ugly.
That's the one rule and thing. Everybody's got to live through it. Everything looks like the bear. Let's go down and see if we can find some blood. Be careful, because brush. The problem with that is it's thick. They're not going to just die out in the middle of the open. They're going to go somewhere thick. We're going to get there, not a race. It's a wounded bear.
Yeah, so now it's kind of scary because you really don't know where this bear is.
There's like 10 million things going through my mind when everybody was out there looking for the bear. Did they find blood? Did they not find blood? Maybe the bear is still alive. I mean, there's a lot of things that you're thinking of and trying to process.
Okay, so he had to be right in here. And a lot of times they almost always leave the way they came because they figure that's safe. Go slow and look at everything. So we know he made it this far. Amy made a shot that looked good. The bear reacted to it, a little spin. It was gone immediately after that. No blood at all. They don't bleed because that hair just plugs it up so fast. Their hide is so thick, bears just don't bleed a lot, and it's pretty common not to find a lot of blood. Of all places to get hit, it had to be in this deep frickin' grass bag. I cannot find one spot. I mean, them boogers can be so easy to walk by. Boy, everything looks like a piled up bear.
So we're leaving it for the night?
Nothing else we can do. Hopefully, we'll find a nice stiff bear to skin out in the morning.
So Fred told me that we were going to continue the search tomorrow. And if we can't find this bear within 300 yards of where I shot it, so the chances of finding it would be kind of slim.
After looking all day long.
Fred, with all of his years of experience, he knows that basically anything can happen in hunting. He told me that, he thought it was a good shot.
We're back on the trail, tracking this wounded bear. So it has to be somewhere in these thick alders, waiting for us to find him. So we got bear here, right here. Could be from him coming in, could be from him on his way out after he got hit.
Going again this morning, Caleb, little bloodhounding along the trail, finding a few drops here and there, not much. Did a looking around, did the happy dance, found the bear. Oh, there's gonna be 2 smiles. Big ass smiles. Found the bear all piled up, probably 300 yards from where the shot was made. Life is good.
For 10 days, we run around these mountains. Tired, you're exhausted, you're mentally fatigued, and you had that one little window, one opportunity to make it count, and she made it count.
When I saw it laying there, I was just shocked. That's what we came here to do, and we got that done, and I'm just very happy that I did it, and I did it with one shot.
It was so fun.
Even though this is her first hunt, I mean, she just nailed it.
It goes from a lot of anxiety and a long night of thinking into a little happy dance and got the bear. From a squirrel to a Kodiak brown bear.
Right.
I mean, that's quite a jump. That's quite a jump.
I got to do things that I have always wanted to do. I love crossing streams. I love the mountains. There's just nothing like it. It's just a trip of a lifetime.
A happy ending.
If it's something that you think you might enjoy, go do it. You'll probably surprise yourself